Leon here, back with another video. Today we're going to show you my franchise that I have online. I became a beast at it.
Start your week by installing your game plan.
Okay, thank you. I'm literally have an undefeated season. This is my second season in the league. Okay. Anyway, this is my second season in the league. I won my first Super Bowl. I have tons of NFL records already beat. So, we'll get a game first. Passing yards, Dak Prescott with 599 passing yards. Who can complain about passing yards like that? Passing touchdowns, Dak Prescott with 10. And this is all in the game, you gotta remember. And rushing yards, we ain't got nothing on. Nothing. This season, we have 268 rushing yards in a game. Highest is 296. Okay, rushing touchdowns in a game, 6 with us. Ezekiel Elliott, he's a beast. Can't get blamed. Receiving yards, Amari Cooper with 477, Amari Cooper with 415, Amari Cooper with 393, Amari Cooper with 378, Amari Cooper with 353, Amari Cooper with 339. That man has literally just stocked up the record books to where only 2 people out of the entire thing do not have his name there. So, man did his work, for real. Receiving touchdowns, 9 in a game, 7 in a game, 7 in a game, 6 in a game. All from Amari Cooper. He's a beast. Can't get mad at him. Catches in a game, we got 20. Brandon Marshall has 21. Terrell Owens has 20 as well. So, we just got to get literally 1 more touchdown to tie Brandon Marshall and 2 to beat him. No, not touchdown, but catch. 2 more extra catches. Defensive sacks, DeMarcus Lawrence with 8 in a game. And 7. And 6. That man's a beast. Defensive interceptions, I don't even think we're on it, because we don't do that very many interceptions, but we still do amazing. Same thing with season. We're not on there for Dak Prescott, but passing touchdowns, yes. Dak Prescott's got 70 in a season. That's a lot compared to what the record was by Peyton Manning. Rushing yards, nothing. Rushing touchdowns, nothing. Receiving yards, 4,725. Jumped Calvin Johnson's by a lot. Julio Jones as well. Jerry Rice, Antonio Brown, just kept going up on them. Receiving touchdowns, Amari Cooper with 70 in a season. Randy Moss had 23. Jerry Rice had 22. Shannon Sharp had 18 along with M. Clayton. I don't know his first name. I don't know if it's Michael or what. But 70. That's a lot. Catches, Amari Cooper 221 with Michael Thomas having 149 the season before. That's a lot. DeMarcus Lawrence with 50 in the season. Michael Strahan couldn't even catch up with that. Defensive interceptions, I don't even think we're on here. Nope. Yeah. But let's stop bragging and showing that we're first at everything and the best at everything. Won a Super Bowl already with an undefeated team. Let's just get this going. Show y'all my quick lineup real quick, and then we'll get this game going. So we'll start with linemen. Obviously, we got Tyron Smith, Andrew Norwell, R. Kelly. I don't remember his first name. R. Kelly's but he's not this R. Kelly. This R. Kelly's a football player. Zach Martin, Lel Collins, who in real life just got either fined or suspended because of bribing drug testers. I don't know exactly. Obviously Rob Gronkowski, T.Y. Hilton, or Ty Hilton, Kareem Hunt, Dak Prescott with our backup of Ben Roethlisberger, and then my kicker, Ezekiel Elliott, Alvin Kamara, Fremont, Tony Pollard, Amari Cooper, Michael Gallup, CeeDee Lamb. Pretty good offense. Defense, we'll start up here with safety, Buda Baker and Earl Thomas, Jalen Smith, and Robert Quinn. Then we got David, I don't remember his first name. Then Leighton Vander Esch, Chris Jones, and Davis, I don't remember his first name. Tony Jefferson and Carl Joseph. And now we drop down here to cornerback. We got, I think this one's Shaquille Griffin. I don't know for sure. Jason McCourty. Then we got DeMarcus Lawrence with John Simon as John Simon as the backup. Nicholas, can't remember how to say his first name. We got Antoine Woods, then we got Sue, them again. Eric Griffin, and okay. And then we got Richard Sherman. Yeah. Cheetah Bayawuzie, Jordan Lewis. Anyway, that's my offense, and then I'm just like a normal team on special teams with Chris Jones as the punter and leave them with black uniforms. Then we have, what's his name? Greg Zerlin as our kicker. So they want 3 touchdown passes and 1 more rushing touchdowns. Like, we're amazing. Oh, my bad. It's not Chris Jones. It was Chandler Jones. Let's go ahead and get into this game. Who receives?
From Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, it's week 5 of the NFL.
So obviously they're receiving.
The first quarter of the season already in the rear-view mirror, and off we go in week 5 on EA Sports. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the inline.
Alright, these announcers might talk over me, so let's get this going.
They will run for the first time with Miles Sanders.
Okay.
And he'll wind up with about 6 up past the 30 to the 31. The numbers for Sanders last week: 13 carries, 56 yards, and a touchdown.
I'm so glad you asked for a couple of offensive linemen to talk to before the game, because they told us that in last week's study test, everything was clicking. Didn't matter whether they were doing gap scheme, zone scheme, power, whatever it was working. And they expect more of the same in this game, although they're prepared for some adjustments by the defense they expect to see.
They'll try and run for it with Sanders. And he will not get there as they stop
Jalen Smith.
right around the 34-yard line. Just a 1-yard gain on the play, and that'll mean a call to the punt team as it's 4th down. That result, really no surprise. That's what we're coming accustomed to with this #1 ranked rush defense.
And you study the game. Does this bring back a few memories? Maybe the 85 Bears trying to move the ball against them 2000 Ravens? Heck, how about the late 60s, early 70s purple people eaters, the Minnesota Vikings? Hard to move the ball against those types of teams.
So Prescott of the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10, just shy of the 30. And from the shotgun, he'll throw. And there is Amari Cooper, his first catch. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. The big gainer there on the catch and run, 37 yards.
A gain of 37 yards. And the Cowboys
on 1st and 10, Prescott. He gets it into the hands of Gronkowski, complete.
I got scared throwing that.
Up of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31.
a 3-yard pickup.
Pretty darn good, as you see right there on your screen.
I'll echo that. Darn darn good. 2 touchdowns, right? And the ability to be in sync with each other, right? To understand that he's going to be where the quarterback expects him to be when the ball's thrown.
In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Escaping the pressure right. And this is caught. It's Cooper.
Come on.
Able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Prescott from the gun. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown.
Number 87.
Ron Gronkowski, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Cowboys have taken the early lead.
Oh, that's a miss. Oh my God. That was so bad.
Drive right there, getting the first 6 points of the ball game.
Do you go back to our meeting with the offensive coordinator? Remember what he told us?
Absolutely.
With some teams, I script to probe in the early part of the game. Other teams, I script to attack. They've been in attack mode for these ball games and continue that in this one.
And this will not be
That kick was so
returnable. It's out
bad.
Back of the end zone for a touchback. So back onto the field, here come the Eagles for their 2nd drive. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you've called before, realize it hasn't worked so well, and maybe try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
Scared.
Find Deshaun Jackson that time, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
3rd down and 10 yards to go.
Shotgun now for Wentz. Caught by the tight end Ertz. And he's going to be brought down.
And that's a 4th down.
First at about the 31-yard line. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th.
Well, the good thing about covering any game I do with you is I know there's no problem with rhythm. Now, what we're watching offensively, a little bit of a problem there.
Yeah, punt on the first drive, looking at another one here. Just a little slow. You know, they were talking about a fast start, but that hasn't been the case.
Yeah, and let's face it, any team we cover always talks about a fast start.
That's true.
But it's not necessarily going to happen just because they say so. And whether it's the script, whether it's, you know, just what they're going through, whether they're seeing different defenses, they're going to have to figure it out as this game moves on.
Prescott looks to throw on first. Flush to his right. Wide open, Amari Cooper. Finally, he's taken down.
Dang, I almost had that whole
A big play here for Dallas. 42 yards.
Oftentimes now, offenses aren't nearly as precise as days gone by. They just tell receivers, find an open patch of grass and let the quarterback find you. And that's
I didn't even mean to run out.
on that play. First with the pass through the air, nice chunk of yardage there, and then additional pickup with his legs after the catch.
Here's the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6.
The tackle made at the
A 5-yard gain there makes it 1st and goal. And he is into
Let's
the
go.
end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Ezekiel Elliott, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Cowboys will add on to their lead.
There's not much that's perfect in football, but that's about as close to it as you're going to get. Score, force a punt, score again.
And both drives were impressive. The opening drive was, that last one was. Now on the other side, though, what's your psyche? You're really behind the 8 ball.
You got to make sure you just hold in there. Survive the early storm. Relax a little bit and try and get back to your game plan. It's way too early for panic.
Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. And that'll carry
Let's
over
go.
the line of the end zone for a touchback.
Dude, we're too good at this.
And out come the Eagles. This is their 3rd drive. Right now, maybe not about points, just about getting something. They haven't gotten a first down yet in this game.
It's a mental barrier you don't think about until you go a couple of drives without getting a first down. Then all of a sudden it looms big. It gets harder and harder to actually attain that first down.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 26-yard line.
14-0.
You haven't got a first down in a whole quarter. That's sad.
Cowboys 14, Eagles nothing.
On 2nd and 9. Wentz. Oh, he dropped it.
Woo!
They were looking for him in the middle third. He couldn't catch it. Now 3rd down.
It's now 3rd down and 9 yards to go.
From the gun, it's Wentz. And that will be incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early. And now
Oh my God, he's 1 for 5.
This offense is
1
taking
for
one slow gains
5.
out of the gate. It's almost like they missed their wake-up call for this one. No points on their first 2 possessions, and now it's looking like none on this one either.
On the return, it's Kamara. A nice punt, but a good run back as well at 13 yards. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. So here are the Cowboys to take over. They're working on a 4-game winning streak, and they lead this one as well right now as they start 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Prescott. Flushed out right. He's got the 1st down and more inside the 40. And finally taken down at the 30-yard line. 23 yards on the play. Prescott on 1st down. Eluding the pressure right. And now he's going to use his legs. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the 1st down on a 13-yard run.
That was an excellent job of recognizing the situation. His first read wasn't there. Heck, his second read wasn't there. But he bought himself a little extra time scrambling out of the pocket, got to the sticks, and picked up the 1st down.
This is caught. Gronkowski. And the Cowboys are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5.
I'm sure we can get 3 passing touchdowns in with 2 rushing touchdowns.
With 1 back and 3 tight ends.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's what really pays.
And he will take it.
Let's go! Let's go! Ow. I hurt my knee last night, and now I hit my knee off of something.
And the Cowboys, they push out in front further.
If you didn't know it, it won't surprise you to find out that this team leads the league in scoring. They've been a quick strike team all season long.
I think I'm going to miss that too.
They did it again.
Nope, I made it.
Right now, you can write his ticket towards being a head coach.
Field goals are not my thing today, to be honest, because I almost missed that one too.
And it's now 21-0.
Zerline to kick off for Dallas.
Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And
dude, this is so easy.
Will not attempt to return.
25-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is...
My God, he's 2 for 6.
For a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
3 for 7.
It's complete.
I could have had a sack, but I messed up.
17 and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Got a receiver out there. Jalen, hurry up. Or whoever you are.
Working from the gun.
No, it wasn't Jalen. Never mind. My bad.
Rager with it. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Able to get 7 on that 1st down pass play. 2nd and 3. Again, they'll throw with Wentz. His throw incomplete. He was looking for Miles Sanders.
What is he trying to get 50%? Get 5 or 10?
Brings up 3rd down and 3 yards to go.
Now Wentz again. This is caught by Jackson.
Yes, he was.
And he is going to have
I was not ready for that.
As they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 18 yards on his first catch of the game. It's a 1st down. Sanders here as they run out of the gun. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
I have no clue what my team is trying to do there.
Got an eagle slow to get up. The 1st down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break.
Yo, what the heck?
They are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
This is first and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. This is first and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. They'll try to run with Sanders.
Ah! Why'd y'all leave so much of an open space?
Miles Sanders, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Eagles get a score closer. That seemed like a much-needed touchdown after 21 unanswered points to start the game.
It's not often that you equate a football game to a golf tournament, but it's like you don't want to shoot yourself out of the tournament too early. So they needed that touchdown to make sure that they got an opportunity to not just get back into this game, but a chance to win it later if they continue to play well.
And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more.
At their own 28-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They are just putting things together so well here, drive after drive. They really have captured the momentum, haven't they?
They've taken momentum and pretty much not just give him a jersey, but a seat on the bench as well. Whatever do you need, you've got it, because the way they're stringing things together and creating that distance between them and their opponent, it's really hard to narrow that gap. And the other part is they're taking their spirit away from them, too.
Yeah, now they're just looking to add to that total.
First down, Dallas.
A first down throw for Prescott. Escaping the pressure right. Completes it right side to Cooper. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Another first down there as this one goes for 25. Well, there's your leading receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage, putting on another clinic, well over 100 yards.
Are we taking notes? We should be, right? Because I'm going to go back and watch this tape and really enjoy what I'm seeing. The route running, competing for the football, just breaking.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown.
Touchdown, Dallas.
Ezekiel Elliott on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Cowboys will extend their lead.
They have really had their way so far in the first half, but they wanted to continue to build on their lead. They know that no lead is safe in this league, so they decided to try their best to get one more as they headed into the half, and they got it done.
Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away.
They're going to leave that in.
Takes this about 5 yards deep.
Woo!
This will not be returned. It'll come out
Zeke
to the
was
25.
gone. Zeke had a wide open window when he took around that corner. He's like, yep, I'm gone. Fuck y'all. That's exactly what he said, too. He's like, yep, I'm gone. Fuck y'all.
You're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned they're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure, if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you...
Interception! Let's go!
Picked off by Tony Jefferson. And he'll return it to the 24-yard line.
Intercepted by the Cowboys. They'll take
You're trailing, you're trying to get points late in the half. I absolutely understand that. But remember, it's all about the ball. And without the ball, you can't get those points. They just turned it over.
Now you got to be careful because that deficit can get a little bigger on the other side with that good field position they just took over with. Open man, Gronkowski complete. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. That one good for 10 yards. And that'll bring up a second and just about a few inches here. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy
That scared me for a second, not gonna lie.
2 first-half touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott. And the Cowboys will add on to their lead.
That score that they just gave up there, that's a tough one for their defense to swallow because they've had a tough time through the first 2 quarters. They really were determined to get a stop there, unable to do so. That makes their comeback hopes that much more difficult.
Right.
kickoff for Dallas.
So
That was a
not much
terrible
time
kick.
to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Jackson now to return. He takes this near the 25, just a little pass there, call it the 26.
So roughly where he would have been anyway.
At the line, this Philly offense set to go. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play.
Oh, I was going to call timeout too.
Some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. And now this
oh, almost interception.
And that is how this first half will come to an end. So we've come to halftime after a very one-sided beginning to this one. As we'll get you
honestly,
to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Okay,
honestly,
Brandon, thank you very
I don't
much.
think I missed
More
a
from me,
pass.
too, in just a bit. But first, let's get everybody caught up with what's going on around the NFL here in Week 5. We'll get started up at FedEx Field in our nation's capital. And at the half, 13-10 is the score. Darius Geis leading the way on the ground there. Next,
I
we take
gave
a trip
them him.
down the coast to Miami to check on the Dolphins at home at Hard Rock Stadium. And they've got the lead over the visiting Denver Broncos. Jakeem Grant, a touchdown reception. Lastly, let's get you to MetLife Stadium. See what's happening with the Giants.
Due to time
All right,
constraints,
let's get off of that.
forward in today's broadcast to the beginning of the 3rd quarter. The Cowboys will get the football first here, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in quarter 3. This is Tony Pollard. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And last time out, another touchdown. I think there may be some empty seats around here by the time the 4th quarter comes around.
Yeah, I have to agree with you because this one's just about decided. But you know who benefits from all those empty seats? You and me, trying to get to the airport.
That's
the road
true.
to be fairly clear
that is
by the
one
time we have to
positive.
leave the booth.
The catch and run going to wind up netting him 33 yards.
The dynamic duo is doing damage in this one, and they've certainly been on point throughout. And they hook up again for another big play.
Again, it's Cooper as he makes the catch. He's been a one-man wrecking crew these last couple of plays. This time 18 more and a first down. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. Right back to Cooper, and he got him.
Oh, you got to be kidding me.
Now he's stripped. He lost the football. And it's picked up by the Eagles. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
We have seen this before.
Please tell me he was down. Let's go.
After reviewing the play, the line on the field is reversed. So now, just like that, things change dramatically. It's 1st and goal.
59 Mike, check.
Now Elliott. And he will fight his way into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Cowboys use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. And that rushing touchdown, his 4th, puts him just one shy of the NFL record in a single game.
And we all know he would love to get to that record and even beyond it. But he doesn't need to in order to impress in this one, does he? What a performance. What an absolute great game that he's had here in this one.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's
What a
through the
beast.
end zone for a touchback. So here are the Eagles now as they get set for their first possession of the 2nd half. They are right now just ice cold. I mean, they have struggled big time in this game, and they're getting blown out. How do they adjust?
So tough because we always talk about it being a team game, and you need all 11 working well together. But every now and then, partner, you need that one guy who can make a play against all odds that maybe can ignite things. And I think that's what they're looking for right now.
Yeah, you talk about going to your playmakers. They probably need to do it.
Find someone that you're used to touching the football that makes big plays.
And the Cowboys' pressure gets there this time for the sack. There for the sack, Emerson Griffin. Chalk that up as their first sack in this game. And they
I've always
tallied
thought it was
4 a
Eric
week
Griffin.
ago.
And Probably not as much exultation in that sack as what took us so long. Because when you get 4 the previous week, you're counting on continuing that momentum. They didn't get that done in the first half of the game. Let's see now if they start to bring even more exotic pressure towards the quarterback.
Now Wentz on third down.
I almost intercepted that.
The Notre Dame man, Jalen Smith, able to get a hand in and knock it away. He's had trouble finding open receivers all game, CD, and that's because really there hasn't been many. This defense has been all over them.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone around the NFL, they all say the exact same thing. They're so fundamentally sound, it's hard to execute against them.
First and 10.
Amari Cooper and the Cowboys set to take over once again. A monster game so far, third quarter. He is lighting up the stat sheet.
And so many times when you see these types of games, you hear about the quarterback, or we talk about the quarterback throwing guys open, putting it in the right spot. How about some credit for the receivers, though, who find ways to...
Oh, you got to feel it, baby.
Amari Cooper. Touchdown, Cowboys.
Amari Cooper.
3 touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott. And this offense continues to pour it on.
In order to lead in the game, you're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his second touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go.
Greg Zuerlein to kick off for Dallas.
Now after the touchdown, it's Zuerlein. He'll kick it away.
Honestly, I didn't even try on that one. Just hit one juke move.
This will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
But you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
2nd and 10 now. Third quarter action from Philadelphia. Throwing now is Wentz. Jackson's got it over the middle. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
58, boys, 58.
Wentz gonna throw. And he will be hit from behind and run over. Wow.
Emerson Griffin.
It's been a tough one all game long for this offensive line. They're already down big, and now you know they're just going to come after the quarterback in a big way, don't you?
Yeah, they just can't get out of their own way right now. It's created an avalanche, and an avalanche is coming right on top of them. Kamara now to return. 39-yard punt, 6 yards on the return. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. Here's the Dallas offense.
I plan on rushing anyway. How'd you know?
And last time the formula was pretty simple. 1 play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right in your playbook, 1 play drive is exactly what you want on offense. What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was real easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
And we'll see if it's that easy here. And he'll be brought down at about the 25 after a pickup of 4. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. And they'll get this down to the 10.
The handoff.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
Oh.
And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave him 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through. But that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
It's now 4th down.
And they're not going to get to the line.
Oh, I didn't realize.
As the third quarter has come to a close. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on fourth.
Let's get off the field. Mike's 56. Mike's 56.
Now Prescott. Flush to his right. That is caught. It's Cooper for the
That's what I'm talking about.
Dak Prescott now 4 touchdown passes on the afternoon. And the Cowboys add on. Even though they've got this big advantage, Charles, they are not taking their foot off the gas pedal right now.
Well, I think what we're seeing is the result of all their great preparation and great practice time during the week. And even though it seems like this is a great chance to pull people back and maybe, not try and score a few more times, they don't want to do that. I think they're enjoying what they're seeing, the collective effort, and they want to play it all the way out.
And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25.
25-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. There's too much to handle on the other side in this one. And he finds his tight end.
Loss of yards.
He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard. Certainly worth noting he's now 1 catch away from 600. He's at 599 in his career. Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in. He takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. 11 yards there. First down.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Now Wentz. And this is Ertz with it right side. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line.
Complete.
A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
Brings up second and 2 at the 43-yard line.
To throw again on second down.
Interception.
Wentz. They find some open field here.
Tony Jefferson, I think.
Here will go to the
Yep.
31-yard line.
Intercepted by the
Well, partner, I got to tell you, I'm trying to think of something positive to say for this offense, but I'd have to be a spin doctor for that one. This has been a tough performance to watch.
And I think it's hard at this point to actually identify what's really gone wrong. I guess the catch-all is everything. Doesn't sound like real sharp analysis, but I don't have much else for you.
And the scoreboard just lopped. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown.
number 19.
Amari Cooper, 31 yards. And the Cowboys turn that interception into a touchdown. So another score there, and often you talk about the 3 phases of the game. Defense, offense, special teams. It's been a clean sweep in this one, hasn't it?
It certainly has. They've been pretty dominant
Wow.
throughout this game.
Pretty easy.
The head coach will add a 4th phase. That's the coaching. And he'll tell the ownership that as he tries to negotiate a new contract off of this win.
They are looking strong here in the 4th quarter. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it
The
away.
amount of points I have is the number I used to wear when I
Fields
played
it
football in
the
high
middle of the
school.
end zone. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this 4th quarter. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Second and 10 at the 25-yard line.
We got 4. We got 4.
Wentz. And his throw's going to be incomplete. The Eagles on 3rd down. They've had their troubles. Just 1 for 6. This is 3rd and 10. Shotgun now for Wentz. This ball
Short.
complete to Rager. And he's
But he'll go
gonna
for it
put
because it's the
short.
4th quarter. He's going to go
To the
for it.
35 for the first.
Oh, they're punting it?
Makes to the
What?
34.
They didn't get the first down, but I have to say I do like the call. I like what they were trying to do. Try and hit your receiver on the run and see if he can pick it up. Keep it on his feet, get a little rack yardage.
Yeah, but a nice job defensively to get to him and keep him short of the first. A nice job getting free on the return for 13 yards.
They want rushing yards. Okay. We'll get some rushing in with Zeke.
About
He
set for
deserves
this
it.
next drive by the Cowboys offense. And this one has gone pretty well to form. They've come in, had little problem thus far. Now they'll try to polish things off in the 4th.
Oh, he ain't even got a 100-yard rushing game yet.
That one good for 7 yards. They go to Elliott again.
Now he does.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
So there's no reason to lighten up now.
The handoff to Ezekiel.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Pass on target, Prescott to Cooper. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31. From the red zone now, Prescott. Dancing to his left. He'll run it. And he's brought down.
Damn. I was hoping I got in there for a rushing touchdown with my quarterback.
In possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got it 1st and goal in a game that appears to have already been decided. They'll try to run it in with Elliott. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
Well, business as usual to another victory. Riding a serious wave of momentum from what we've seen. And so far, they haven't. You better be ready to play and match their firepower.
Is good.
Zerline good with a PAT.
He's not wrong. 70-7 is a lot. Winning by 63 points.
To kick off for Dallas.
Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away.
I want to try getting another touchdown.
This taken in about 4 yards deep.
We'll find out if I have the chance or not.
It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take?
Let's go!
Intercepted yet again. Picked off near the 32.
Wentz's pass.
Yet another mistake after the interception there. And gosh, you look up at the scoreboard, they just got to be thinking this one cannot get over fast enough.
It certainly can't. And also what happens when you get this big of a deficit, you're supposed to make all the right throws, right?
And they are going to score again.
Let's go. Dak with the rushing touchdown.
As they just add to their totals. And for them, this train, it just keeps rolling, doesn't it? Well on their way to yet another victory.
Yeah, it's almost a runaway, isn't it? And you just wonder how anyone could stop this. They got full momentum going, full confidence.
One play,
going.
1 yard,
It's not just their own
1 second.
confidence that's leading them. It's the lack of confidence against their opponents now because they see them coming and think, we've got no shot to beat this team.
Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25.
We'll try for another touchdown,
The Eagles
if possible.
set to begin their next drive. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
That's all that's left because victory, not a chance now. And I can't wait to see how they actually go about doing it because there are a lot of people watching the body language of the guys on the field now. And if they call plays they want executed, they need to do that and do it really well. Otherwise, there could be repercussions.
We'll see how they handle the waning moments of this one. From the gun on 3rd down, Wentz. Then he's passing.
Another interception. Another.
Picked off around the 41. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line.
First and 10.
So many times we end a game, and as we're recapping it, we're talking about what offenses did and how they won the game. Let's flip this one over. The defense, they frustrated the offense the entire ball game. That's why they're walking out of here with a victory.
And they're going to love to walk out of here with that as their final act, that interception. Good way for them to end it. The throw right side is complete here on the first play of the drive.
Another touchdown.
He will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly as that lead just swells and swells. Look, this has been dominance in all three phases, offense, defense, and special teams.
Oh, my God.
So don't we have to give a lot of credit, not just to what we've seen today, but the preparation in advance, coaching staff, commitment by the players to the game plan, and being ready to go in this one? You're exactly right. Clean sweep.
Oh, my God.
Are they going to celebrate this one after
What a
it's over?
game.
And on the other side, this is the game film you just flush and never go back and review.
At their own 25-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
For a lot of coaches,
Be honest.
don't forget today. Don't forget what has happened down here.
Yeah, use that as ammo going
Exactly.
forward.
Take a great look at that scoreboard. Realize how poorly everything went for us today. Coaching, playing, the whole deal. And never forget it, because
You're not going to want that feeling
no,
again.
you don't want that feeling again. And who knows? You may meet up with this team again.
Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Throwing again on second down. Wentz bringing it in. Jackson left side. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
To throw is Wentz. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Alshon Jeffrey, the intended receiver. And now it's second down.
Incomplete. It leads to second and 10.
58, boys, 58, 58, Mike.
Working from the gun. Wentz. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
And 10 yards to go.
Again, it's Wentz. And he connects with Ertz. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
At the 39-yard line.
Wentz now on first down. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down. So line of scrimmage still the 39 on 2nd and 10. Again, they'll throw with Wentz. Caught by the tight end Ertz.
Wentz's pass.
The Cowboys signal for their 3rd and final timeout. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. Wentz looking to throw on 3rd and 2. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And he is going to have an Eagles first down as this defense unable to hold. It's a 7-yard gain there on 3rd and 2. And that is incomplete, stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
At the 24-yard line.
One final try now for Wentz. And now here's another interception. Picked off by Tony Jefferson. And that will write a finish to this ball game.
Today's final score.
What a game.
It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points.
They said the same thing as I did. What a game.
Win the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all
5
good.
takeaways.
It's called being in the zone.
400 passing yards,
So for the
170.
Cowboys,
Like,
they improved to
84
5-0
points.
now on the young season. And they will head home for next week's contest. That is against Washington. Meanwhile, for Philadelphia, they'll fall to 1-4 with a loss. And they'll be
And
back
100%.
next
I didn't
week
miss a
for
single
date with the
throw.
Seattle Seahawks.
A single throw.
So
Didn't
for
miss it.
Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gordon. Next
I wanna know
game,
how
guess
many
what?
passes
Charles and
I
will
went to
be
throw.
here Again. It's the NFL on
I've
EA
thrown
Sports.
18 passes and completed all 18. Carson Wentz threw 39 and completed 17. I threw 18 and completed 18. How? Let's check rushing out. Rushing. Ezekiel Elliott, 106. Miles Sanders on their team, 32. Dak Prescott on my team, 65. Carson Wentz, 8. Like, wow. Receiving, obviously Amari Cooper, 407. Yeah, like what I'm saying. We are a beast. I didn't lie to y'all. I'm a beast. I want to know who gets player of the week. I want to know if it's Amari, Zeke, or Dak Prescott. Who gets player of the week? So, let's go find that out. Obviously, that's done with. Jalen Smith. Ooh. Let's see. I don't even care about those part. He needs a better run stopper. Nope, it didn't raise his pass like I thought it would. It's okay though. Marvin Jones, slot. He's a backup anyway. I'm not too worried about him. Greg Olsen, he's a backup, but you always gotta have his blocking him. Yeah. Well, we gotta. That's what I'm talking about. Okay, let's go ahead and make it to the next season, next week.
Start your week by installing your game plan.
Thanks. Let's see who it is. It's Amari Cooper. And then my defensive player of the week is Tony Jefferson with 1 tackle and 3 interceptions. Alright, well, that was a really long game. I will see you guys